of that term, forsaken by God, seems to find its very apex. It appears to me that Donnelly, too, found those who wander this shoreline to be adrift from any chance of redemption. Did he include himself in that, I wonder?
I think it is quite... Oh, a boat. Oh, it's like King Kong, this. This is like the same kind of layout as the movie King Kong, where they get in the boat and they go around that corner and oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. I think it's important to remember, though, guys, this is a ghost story.
I met Paul. I made my own little pilgrimage. My Damascus, a small semi-detached on the outskirts of Wolverhampton. We drank coffee in his kitchen.
Wow.
Tried to connect to one another. Although he knew I hadn't come in search of an apology, reason, or retribution.
Absolutely
he still
beautiful.
spiraled in panic, thrown high and lucid by his own dented bonnet. Responsibility had made him old. Like us, he'd already passed beyond any conceivable boundary of life.
Epic storytell.
This hermit, this seer, this distant historian of bones and old bread, where did he vanish to? Why, asked the farmers. Why, asked Jacobson. Why bother with your visions at all, if you're just to throw your arms up at the cliff and let it close in behind you and seal you into the belly of the island, a museum shut to all but the most devoted?
You don't even want to know what I thought that was at first. Oh, this is look. Oh, what's that? What's that say? It's a tree of some sort. Wow, what is that? Someone's bed. Ooh. See. I'm sure we saw that earlier, didn't we? You don't want to know what I thought that was. Trust me, you do not want to know. This game. Wow. Perfection. I think it's great how they're experimenting on games like this, to be fair. Oh god. Wow. You know, I think it's great they're experimenting like this. I think if this game was, you know, a proper horror story of like with not weapons, I think. Ooh! Do not go in the water. That is not cool at all. And yeah, I think if you could interact, it'd just make it 10 times better. But maybe if you could interact, you wouldn't be immersed in the graphics that I've took so much time to make and create. I think it's great the way this story is told through. You walking around, you reach points. It's like a checkpoint, if you may, and then you get scripts written to you. You get the story of what's going on, just spelled out really to the person playing. It is pretty amazing. Such a nice looking game. That sky looks real. It's awesome. That water, over realistic. It's so good. How pure and perfect that is. Wow. This game, guys, was a mod on Half-Life 2. That's the one I was thinking of.
And the solar radiation cooked my heart from the inside. My teeth will curl and my fingernails fall off into my pockets like loose change. If I could stomach, I'd eat, but all I seem capable of is salt water. Were the livestock still here, I could turn feral and gorge. I'm as emaciated as a body on a slab, opened up for a premature source of death. I've rowed to this island in a heart without a bottom, all the bacteria of my gut rising up to sing to me.
Wow. You can tell this is quite a sad story he's telling us right now. He must be telling us about his wife that died or something. So as you can see, the music that's playing right now, I've got a violin playing. It's really getting me involved in the story that's going off, and amazing. Wow. I don't even know what it means. What does this mean? Nip down here, see down here. Wow. Let's go. Oh, look at the foliage, amazing. Some tyres. Ooh! What happened there?
Come back.
Come back. Oh, right, okay. Oh, I died, look. I died. I think when it says I come back, you come back, you're dead. Come back. I thought it were quick fit down there with all tyres. That made me jump, that. Whew! Just got the Dear Esther website up on my laptop and just looking at the history. You know, it sounds so good how it's gone through. It started off in 2008 as a mod on Half-Life, and it's now an award-winning, critically acclaimed experimental first-person game. It abandons all traditional gameplay, leaving only a rich, well-soaked atmosphere in an abstract, poetic story to explore. You know, the way they just write on the website is absolute pure perfection. I love the way the game is just you're brought into the game. It is great. You know, if I don't like a game, I will say I don't like a game. But even though, you know, you could class this as not as a game, you could class it as just a storytell. But it is really good, and I think we've just either completed the first level or gone to a loading screen or something. But mate, if you want to be brought into this, you want to be dragged in, do it.
I have now driven the stretch of the M5 between Exeter and Bristol over 21 times. But although I have all the reports and all the witnesses, and have cross-referenced them within a millimetre using my ordnance survey maps, I simply cannot find the location. You'd think there would be marks to serve as some evidence. It's somewhere between the turn off the Sanford and the welcome brake services. But although I can always see it in my rear-view mirror, I have as yet been unable to pull ashore.
I'm not sure what that's on about. I think it's on about his wife who died on. It must be the M5. You know, I've been down the M5. I didn't see any clues, mister, whoever you are speaking. Obviously, guys, this is going to be split up into different parts. This may be part 2, maybe part 3 of the video. Like 15-minute videos, 20, 10, I don't know. I'm definitely going down there. Why he's walking so slowly right now? But it's just beautiful. Look at this. Look at the ink cove we've been brought into here. With ships down there. Wow. Let's go. I'm just going to explain to you who the team is. The Chinese room. Just want to make sure each person is well known in this video. I don't want to just say, oh, so and so created the game. I want to tell you everyone who's been involved in the team of this game. It's been years in the making, and it is a beautiful game. The way it's narrated, the way you walk through the game is absolutely brilliant. So the team is Dan Pitchbeck, writer and producer. Robert Briscoe, artist, a level designer, and everything in between. Jessica Curry, composer. Jack Morgan, coder. Nigel Carrington, voice acting. Ben Andrews, concept art. And Samuel Justice, audio mastering engineer. So a team of 7 people have created this game. And there's nothing I can slate about it. I can only imagine how better it would be if it was like, you know, a proper traditional game. But that's the point. That is the point of this game. It is not a traditional game. This is defying all the meaning of a traditional game. This game is pretty much a story. You're pretty much playing a movie, guys. It's like being in a movie. It's a very slow-paced movie, but look at the way the game is laid out, and everything makes you think about what is happening. Like, why is that ship there? What has happened? Why is that boat over there? Why is there so many things happening on this one island where there's nobody here? There's nobody here. It's inhabited. Wow. What's this? This looks like a clue.
There must be a hole in
Aha.
the boat. How else could new hermits have arrived?
Oh, it's telling me where to go, I think. Oh, no, it's not. I would have thought that looks like an arrow telling me to walk up there or something. No. There must be a hole in the boat. I can't even go up there, so we're going to walk back. We just got another something about a boat. So we're going to go over there now, I think, or up there. I'm going to go up there on left. Wow. Dan Pinchbeck was a researcher based at the University of Portsmouth in 2007. As part of a project funded by the Arts and Humanities Research Council to explore our experimental gameplay and storytelling. So this is an experiment, isn't it? It's beautiful.
Me in the hospital. After the operation, when I was still half submerged in anesthetic, your outline and your speech both blurred. Now my stones have grown into an island and made their escape, and you have been rendered opaque by the car of a drunk.
So I'm guessing he thinks a drunk has killed him, his wife, or she was drunk maybe. Maybe that's like a metaphor, a drunk, or some sort of, you know, saying to make it sound like she was the one drunk, but I don't even know. I'm trying to work out what's happening. It's down here.
When I first looked into the shaft, I swear I felt the stones in my stomach shift in recognition.
Wow. How was that created? That is a... That's water. I wonder if we can go down there. What do we think? No, it's worth a try, isn't it, I suppose. Let's go. Come back, yeah, maybe.
Come back.
Yep. We did. We did. But the other side, we just teleported over the other side. Teleportation. House. The house. Created by people of house building creation. Maybe the RPG makers came here. Maybe they did. Anyway. Ooh, another house!
I've begun my ascent on the windless slope of the western side. The setting sun was an inflamed eye squeezing shut against the light shone in by the doctors. My neck is aching through constantly craning my head up to track the light of the aerial. I must look downwards, follow the path under the island to a new beginning.
Amazing. The music on this game is amazing. Can you listen to that? I'm on a quest. Quest of Almighty.
The was constructed originally in the early 70s. Shepherding had formalized into a career. The first habitual shepherd was a man called Jakobsen, from a lineage of migratory Scandinavians. He was not considered a man of breeding by the mainlanders. He came here every summer whilst building the bothy, hoping eventually that becoming a man of property would secure him a wife and a lineage. Donnelly records that it did not. He caught some disease from his malcontented goats and died 2 years after completing it. There's no one to carve white lines into the cliff for him either.
Boom. Could listen to this song all day. You tell I can't sing. Or make noises that make me sound like I'm singing. It's a squid or some sort of creation of animal. What is in here? Smashed windows. Table, chair.
Oil lamps ran out. I didn't pick up a torch, but used the moonlight to read by. When I've pulled the last shreds of sense from it, I will throw Donnelly's book from the cliffs and perhaps myself with it. Maybe it will wash back up through the caves and erupt from the spring when the rain comes, making its return to the hermit's cave. Perhaps it will be back on the table when I wake. I think I may have thrown it into the sea several times before.